morning. I stayed at this lovely albergue for the last 2 nights, had my rest day, and so there is no more rest days for John until I get to Santiago. It was a little bit hard trying to get going this morning. I just had that mental block, or that mental feeling like, why am I doing this to myself? And the Camino actually zips over that little bridge and heads off that direction, I believe. But I'm gonna cruise through the center part of town, look at the church one more time. I'm not gonna get anything to drink like cafe con leche. It's beautiful. But just kind of cruise through the town one more time. Oh, there you go. See, that's the church right there I'm gonna walk past, and monastery complex. But really just try to get my mind back into Camino mode here. It's been a long trip to this point, and the finish line is in sight. Hey, just want to show you this farm track, or this between these two fields, this kind of cow track, farm track. So this is very, very typical, but also I found this is very, very beautiful. I mean, it goes on there, comes down around the corner. You can see it's been well traveled, but it's been graded, and there's no like ups and downs and dips and everything else, making it kind of miserable. So I just wanted to share this little slice the Camino with you. I'm not sure how many moments like this I'm going to have today, but we'll see as the day goes on. This is neat. So I get to walk under that Herrero, these high pillars. I think this is concrete or modern, but put the old Herrero up there. I'm not sure what that is. It's another Herrero right there. Come over this, some sort of farm structure. Somebody's home is right here. This is what the Camino is all about. These little gems of what you get to experience. And I'm half expecting either a dog or a cat to come barking or hissing at me. And that's about it. And I'll be in the town up there in no time. I just finished huffing and puffing up this gradual, sometimes steep uphill climb to this point. And the GPS track, let's make sure which way I'm supposed to go. I don't think I'm supposed to go that way. The Camino marker says points this way. And my assumption, if I had to go up there, there'd be a marker saying go that way, but isn't this beautiful? Isn't this beautiful? Hopefully this doesn't go down too much. But from here on out today, for the next 9+ miles, it's basically a gradual uphill climb. Turn around and watch this again. So I don't think I have to go over that tall ridge way up there. We kind of go in that direction, kind of following this valley. And before I turn the camera off here, you can see way up there, that's the freeway. That's a viaduct that they've kind of crossed. And the last thing is, the sun has kind of tried to poke through a couple of times, but I prefer the overcast. But it is very humid and there's hardly any breeze. And when you do feel the breeze, or when I feel the breeze, it feels nice because it kind of dries my shirt out. But I'm perspiring quite a bit. But I prefer a road like this with its even, level, smooth surface where I can do switchbacks if it's too steep. And then to the trail. So with that, I leave you with this parting shot. Hey, coming into this little town here, I guess I should be thankful not having to trudge up that hill, but we wind up converging up there. But it is warm, the sun's out, there's hardly any breeze, and it's humid. You can just feel the humidity, you can taste the humidity. And I'll be taking a break in this town for probably half an hour. Eat a little food, drink plenty of fluids. Hopefully there's a fountain of some sort where I can just drink loads and loads of water. But after we come out of this town, we got to get over this ridge line right here. So I'm not sure if it goes that way or that way, but there's a couple of switchbacks that help gain altitude at first, which is really helpful to kind of get the worst part of the pain done. And then once we get to the top, then there's a relatively smooth walk to my destination this evening. So I'll catch you guys later. I just finished up like a half-hour rest break there in the shade. The entrance to a farm courtyard. I had a whole liter of water, which I needed. Now we gotta come off this road onto some sort of farm track. So here we go. About 7 kilometers out from where I need to be. And feeling a little rejuvenated a little bit, putting that liter of water in me. But in the end, we have to cross not that much of a height because the road kind of goes down this way, the freeway, but we have to wind up going underneath it somewhere over there. So let's get this climb done and get this day over with. Quick rest break. I still have to climb a little more to get up to the highway, which you can see that's where the ridgeline is, so there's not much further to hike up. But for perspective, see way down there, there's a kind of an orangey house, rust colored, coming this direction, going along the road. Actually down here, along that road there, goes by a clump of trees, by some white plastics and black plastic. Just around the corner, you can't see it behind the trees, is where I took my rest break. Gives you an idea how quickly this climb is happening, and it's hot and the air is pretty still. I mean, you get a little bit of movement here, but not enough to cool you off. So hopefully this levels off in about 5 to 10 minutes, then it's easy traveling to my end destination.